Hello everybody, hello. And oh, I can see you today. There we go. Had my hair cut today, so it's a little on the short side. But you know, one thing about hair is it always grows back. Anyway, yesterday was the hospital day, that went all right. And today we're back on the Tim Holtz Remnants again. This journal, I must say, is getting, let's have a look at it. It's getting pretty done. Pretty much done. I think we've got the centre spreads to do for all the signatures. Apart from that, I think with this one thing I'm going to do now, I think we're about there, but you know, have a look through it and see. I might decorate that up a little bit. Looks a bit plain, doesn't it? That I'm going to leave. I really like it. These pockets that we made the other day, I made these tags to go in them. They're just inky backgrounds that are splattered with water and faux bleached and then stenciled with Dicky Bird on. Put some seam binding on the top. So that's those. This one you've seen. This one is blank. That's all right, because on the other side we've got what I want to show you today. Let's put you up a little. There we go. Just this. And it really is made out of what we've got left now, which is pretty much remnants. Real remnants of remnants. So it's just a tag. Too much stuff everywhere. A tag that goes in the top, also made out of a remnant, and that fits down into there. And the label just it's stapled at the top, and it just comes out like that. It's quite a tight fit, that tag, but just in case over time it gets loose, I don't want it sliding all the way through, so I've put that tag on there which will stop it going right through. We need something in this pocket here, probably. It's a nice page, that I like it. Yeah, and then the centre, we need to do something about the centres. There's another of those, well, it's the back, isn't it, of the other one. This one on the back's got the pocket, the frame pocket, so probably need to do a card to go in there. And I don't think I need to do anything on this side. The paper's very thin and it doesn't need things back and front. One side is enough. Yeah, so that's that. This has got this lovely belly band and the inky background tag. Then, yeah, we've got that. I might do something on that, actually, and leave some journaling there. This one, yep. This has got nothing on either side, so that's going to need something, I think. Centre spread definitely needs something. That's okay. That's the belly band with a thingy, inky background. There's the pocket that we made the other day, and there's the tag that I made to go in there. I love those colours. And we've got all of this that's got nothing on. So probably need to put something on there or here. We'll see. There's nothing on this music paper apart from that, which is fine. I could just make a tag to fit in behind there. That's probably what I'll do there. That needs something in it. Belly band, centre spread. Yeah, we know we've got to do those or something about them. Yeah, and then nothing. This has got something on the other side. I'm not sure what. Don't know. Yeah, it's got the side pocket with the journaling card. Then the music paper's got that, the pocket on the other side, and that's the tag I made to go in there. Pretty. That well, I could probably do with a little pocket maybe here. And this is another one of those that I made to go on these middle-sized pages that I've got. I really like that. It's exactly the same thing. It's just a scrap. And the tag's made out of scrap as well. Just like that. And I've stapled this butterfly on. So the same reason as the on the other side. and it just goes like that, and it can't get any further than where that's stapled, so that stops it sliding all the way through. I like that one actually. I know it's just scraps, remnants, etc., but I really like that one. And then what else have we got? Something needs to happen on these. Centre spread. That needs something in that pocket. These are very nice, aren't they? I like them. Belly band, middle size page. Yes, we could probably do with something there. Okay, and this is the last signature. That's the purple one. Centre spread, pocket, side pocket, and maybe something on there, and then decorate that. So yeah, we're really making progress. So I want to put one of those scrappy bits onto here, because there's nothing on the other side and there's nothing going to go on there. So yeah, so what I've done is I've taken some book page. Mine happens to measure 4 1/4 by 6. Am I lying to you? Is that right? It measures 6 by 4 1/4. Yes, well remembered. And I've just inked round it and sewn round it, and it's actually a page out of my old botanical dictionary, which really is old, and that paper is really quite fragile. I don't know if it's got anything in the front that tells you. Well, it was gifted to someone, Peter from Mum, February 1958. But I don't know if it goes on to tell us when it was printed. I don't. No, there's no date. But it is old, I can tell you that, and it's gorgeous. I love it. But when you're doing something like this with it, it's thin. So I've stitched right around it to give it a bit of strength, and it is going to get stuck onto there. But let's just leave that to one side for now, open at that page, while we build our stuff on top of it. Now I've looked at this scrap. It's obviously going to have been at some stage a page pocket. It's not Timmy because it's paper, so it must be a printable, but it's very much in the Timmy style, so I think I can get away with using that. So let's just trim it up. So I want it to be, let's cut that bottom bit off first. 4 1/4, so I'd like this to be about, oh, I don't know. Let's go for 4, see what that looks like. And it's 6 inches tall, so maybe go for 5 3/4. Oh no, I want to keep that top bit. So go 5 3/4 down here. There. And I'm really not going to keep these because they are from a printable. So let's just have a look how that fits onto there. Yeah, it's a bit big. Just needs a little bit off the width. Which is that way, and then some of the overall height. Let's have a look and see what we've got now. Yeah, that's great. That's fine. Happy with that. Happy with that. Now all I'm going to do is tear it, and I'm going to tear from this top corner to the so I'm going to aim for the centre, but it may be the centre or it may not be the centre. It doesn't really matter. It'll be wherever it ends up. And as you guys know, tearing isn't my strong suit, but you know, hey-ho, doesn't really matter. It's a torn edge at the end of the day. Okay, so that's going to be our top bit there. Yay! I'm just going to turn it over and do this, tear the same sort of thing. paper doesn't want to tear in this direction. You get that with paper, don't you? It tears nicely one way and it won't tear the other. But never mind. We shall overcome with superior strength. Okay, so that's going to go there, and that'll be fine. That will be fine. Let's ink that up. And I'm going to use my scorched timber, of course, and my brush, because it's a bit more fragile, this, with being paper. So I want a good covering of ink on those edges. So how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's well. I don't think too many people are following this, judging by the views it's getting. Not very many views at all. People are leaving me to it. But I know of at least one person who's doing this, so I will carry it on to the end. Then I'm just going to take my brush, my dauber, and do down the straight edges, just to get a really dark edge on that. There we go. So that's that. So let's stick that in place, and for that I'm going to use double-sided tape, because I want all the real estate I can get, really. Is that the end? Yes, that's the end. Well done. The weather yesterday here was horrendous. It was absolutely... I've only once ever in my life seen rain like it. It was horrendous. There was floods all over the place, roads closed, and we'd gone to Newcastle, our sort of nearest city, and the journey was awful. There was so much standing water on the road, and people paying not enough attention to the road conditions, and wading into water, and I don't know, it's too nerve-wracking for me. I was glad when we got home, I can tell you. So let's just take the release tape off there. Oh, I've taken the whole tape off. It's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I've done it again. Don't be silly, tape. Come on, just want the top bit, thank you. There we go. Right. So here's our bit of paper, and this is going to go down there, like that. So this is our pocket. I do like it. So now we've got to dress that up a little bit. And I've looked at this little piece of Timmy ephemera. I don't know, that might be a bit too big. Oh no, maybe I quite like that actually. So let's get the little pieces out. So just a piece there that I can see that hasn't popped out when it's been die cut. So we can put that there, and we just need to find one of the tiny little snippets to go behind, I would say. What about that? I think that's fine. Don't think we need any more than that. Wow, that was easy. I'm not going to ink around there because these particular ones, I think they're called field note snippets. They can look very dowdy very quick if you over ink. So I'm not going to ink at all. I'm going to leave them. I am going to ink around here, however, and get that stuck on. Hooray! Enter stage right. Flying glue. Let's just pop that in there, like so. And it's straight because it's straight with the writing that's on the background paper, so that's good. That's good to know. And then we'll stick this piece on. So it's really, really, really easy. Embarrassingly easy, I guess. But it's made of remnants, and I like the fact it looks scrappy. If you don't, and you don't like the torn edges and everything, then cut them off. You know, cut it, don't tear it. That's what I would say to you. There we are, that's going on there nicely. Don't want it over the top, so let's bring it down a wee bit. There we are. So that's that pocket. Let's put this away, otherwise it picks up all sorts of stuff on the edges. Right, so now we need to make the tag. What about that? That would do. That's convenient, isn't it? Just a piece that was lying there. Let's put that in and see what we think. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Just needs a little bit off the overall length. See if that's enough, because I didn't pay enough notice as to how much it needed off. No, that's perfect, absolutely perfect. So I'm going to stick that onto a piece of, oh, what is it? I feel like, yeah, there it is, piece of release tape that will not release itself from me. And I'm backing all mine in this grey card, so I'm going to do the same with this. Stick that down onto there. It's really simple, this, isn't it? But I like the scrappy feel it has to it. That's the other side. No, I like the other side better. That was convenient, of all the pieces I've got hanging around. I promise you I did not put it there before. So I need to get my thinking cap on tonight, really, as to what I'm gonna do for the centre spreads. Could be something really complicated, it could be something really easy. I don't know. I haven't got any thoughts in my head at all, actually. There we go. I'll give that a good press down, and then we'll cut it out. And I want to tear down one edge. I think I've got the best of this piece of paper now. There we go. Let's just try that again, make sure. Yeah, no, that's an absolutely perfect fit. Perfect. Great. So I'm just going to tear down that edge, just like the thought of it. Oh, I need to, that's not quite cut enough. There we go. So I'm just roughly going to tear right at the edge, because I know it's a scrap, but I want it to look like it's a real scrap that we've just come across in the drawer, and it was all sort of torn when we found it, which I'm sure there's plenty of scraps like that in the drawer, actually. Right, so there we are, that's great. Let's ink that. Have made this page before, in all honesty. I made it when I was making the Tim Holtz fabric accordion journal, but I made it out of fabric, obviously, so it was a kind of different thing, but I liked it, so I thought I'd resurrect it. Ink on the back as well. And this edge takes quite a bit of ink. There we go. And then, oh, itchy nose, itchy nose. Then that wants to go in there. That's where that's going to live. Exactly there. And then we're going to put something on the top to stop it sliding all the way through. Now these two I did lay out because I just like them. I like this one that says specimen, the sort of blank one. And I can put that on there. It's going to cover a little bit of this flower up. I don't like that. I should have thought about that earlier. This flower should have been further down, but it's not, so let's live with it. Let's just ink around there. Dauber's falling apart. And yeah, that's going to go there, but I'm going to staple it sort of there and there. Yikes. See if you can remember where that was. Good luck with that. Where's my stapler? Here it is. My tiny Timmy attacher. I like the look of staples. If you don't, just glue it down. It'll be fine. So that's going to go there, and that's going to come out over the top just to stop it going all the way down. Okay, excellent. Right, now we've just got to stick it in the book. Like that. So that's all I need to do. I'm going to take the card out whilst I stick it, and I'm going to be really quite careful about this because this paper is weak, fragile. I'm on the page about clematis. I should be reading that because I really want. We've got one clematis that we've inherited out the back, but I'd like to put another one in, like a sort of rambling one, a climbing one along the fence. I'm just wondering which is the best variety to put in. So let's put this down parallel with that edge. I think that's it. Give it a good press down. I'm just going to take that out because it's interfering with me being able to press this down. There you go. Lovely. Lovely. That's great. Let's just put that back in. And then let's just pop this in. Just goes down like that. Now we have it. That's our page today. I hope you like it. I like it actually. I like it. So that marks the end of that. What do you call them? Signatures. Yeah, I don't know if we've got any more that needs. Got a lot here that's already in place. No, I've got no smaller page there anyway. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. There we have it, which I like. So I'll see you again very soon, and I really will try and get my thinking cap on, see what I can come up with for the centre spreads. So see you soon. You take care. Bye now. Bye.